Okay, hi guys, it's Xcylled here, and today I'm bringing you the video of Titan first subclass, the Striker, and this is the tanky class of Destiny, and I was distracted by that little message there. Sorry, this is my Let's Play character. You might notice it and you might not. So let's get straight into it. The Titan's primary stat is armor, meaning that he has a ton of health, but his health regens slowly and he moves like a brick. So I'm first going to cover the grenades, then the abilities, then the other. Flashbang grenade. Grenade that disorients the enemies it damages. This grenade, unlike in COD games, which most people will be familiar with, it damages enemies actually a bit more than in COD games, because believe it or not, in COD games it does damage people. It does damage you. Believe me, it does. So basically this is very useful. Not only damages enemies, but really the effect in the first couple of levels is very devastating against enemies. And with the pulse grenade, a grenade that periodically damages enemies inside its explosion radius. It's kind of like the vortex grenade for the warlock. However, it is a higher level grenade, so I suppose if you want the vortex grenade just with the Titan's other abilities, then this is your grenade really. Lightning grenade, a grenade that sticks to any surface periodically emitting bolts of lightning. This is more of a lockdown feature, like fire on the ground, and you can also make a shield that no enemies will pass through, or if they pass through they're going to take damage, making it easier for you to kill. Next one is your jump ability as the Titan. Lift, which is basically floating in midair. It is very strange in my opinion. I haven't really been used to it because you know, in any game I've played so far, you don't just float in midair. Oh, apart from Planet 2, but we don't really acknowledge that game's existence because it doesn't really work, and it's just hilarious how the game's mechanics work. Increased height. Upgrades lift to travel to greater heights. This is good if you're trying to climb a mountain or something. No one would try and do that in Destiny, but if you do, this is your upgrade. Increased control, better directional control. You can almost like steer your character any way you want. Or catapult. This is physically like launching you out into the sky as a rocket. Not very high, but just launching you to gain a large piece of momentum. Fist of Havoc. The Destiny equivalent of in Titanfall, physically what's it called, using that weird shield to absorb few rockets and shoot it at a noob, just watch them run away, and then have one of your teammates just shoot them out of their Titan. Or the Black Ops 2 or any COD game equivalent of winning a free-for-all match against pro players who are, I mean, proer than you. Aftermath. This is a pretty cool one because it leaves an area poisoned, and your enemies cannot physically even enter that area unless they want to be damaged. Death from above. Fist of Havoc can be aimed at enemies below. Not too useful, since if you aim it well, then obviously you can, you know, do it right. it's not very useful. This is kind of like the Warlock Angry Magic, where it chases your enemies, the Nova Bomb. I can imagine being like chased by a fist trying to kill you, and if it touches you, just blew up. That seems actually quite scary. I mean, if you're a 5-year-old, it would be Shockwave. The Fist of Havoc unleashes a wave of devastating energy which travels along the ground, meaning that this makes it a very good ranged weapon. Storm Fist. A punishing melee attack that deals bonus damage. Overload. Hits enemies. Hits with Storm Fist have a chance to immediately reset its cooldown. This seems like a pretty good one. There's only one problem with it. A chance. Now we don't even get told what that chance is. Is it 99.9%? Is it 0.000001%? We don't know. It says a chance. So I'm assuming that it's going to be a 30 to 50% chance, which makes it not a so good one after all. Discharge. Hits with Storm Fist deal area of effect damage around the target. This is actually a pretty good one, because this gives an element of crowd control to your Titan. Last one is Amplify. Kills with Storm Fist significantly reduce the cooldown of Fist of Havoc. This is like the Warlock. I know Warlock and Titan have so much in common. This is like the Warlock energy drain melee effect, like when it gives some of your Nova Bomb back. This is pretty good if you want to make awesome combos. Titan Codex 1, training focused on, this column is about your stats. Titan Codex 1, training focused on battle recovery and toughness, basically making you stronger. Training focused on speed and toughness, basically making you a bit more tanky and a bit more speedy, while leaving your health regen the same. And Titan Codex 3, training focused on battle recovery and speed, making you more of a scouty class. Next one is your abilities. Headstrong. Sprinting increases the leap distance of Fist of Havoc. This is if you want to just like dive into a large bunch of enemies and clear them out from the middle. Very useful for crowd control. Aftershocks increases the duration of pulse grenade, lightning grenade, and aftermath. It's useful if you want to lock down areas again, because that's what these abilities do. Transfusion. Kills with Storm Fist or Shoulder Charge immediately trigger health regen. Well, doesn't sound like a too bad one, but since it's going to be too on in the game, I don't think it will matter too much. Titan Code, this next column is also your stats. Training focused on all attributes, basically a little better at everything. Training focused on maximum battle recovery, making your health regen pretty fast. Or just speed and armor. Titan Codex 6. So these this last column is really about your overall damage done and physically how capable you are of running straight into the fight and just coming out untouched. You are harder, unstoppable. You are harder to kill while using Fist of Havoc. This is good since some enemies will try and target you when you are vulnerable. That is when you are using Fist of Havoc for the Titan. Show the charge after sprinting for a short time. Press RB to unleash a devastating melee attack. This is good for, so like you're trying to break into the front lines. Someone or something is blocking your charge. And you just literally fly into them and kill them. That is what it's used for. Or Juggernaut. After sprinting for a short time, gain a projectile shield. Now, this is a pretty good one, no matter how long you've been playing the game, because as a Titan, you'll be leading the charge. You will be, you'll be trying protecting your team at the front lines, beating those hard bosses. And this will protect you while you're getting to the front line so that you don't get intercepted and your teammates on the front are just being blocked off and basically have no chance of surviving. So, yeah. So, I've done all 3 classes and that's really it. And I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and or learned something new. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.